One of the main things for street defense, just have a flashlight. It might not look very bright, but at night when that's in your eye, you can't see anything. Always have a hiking stick with you. And if you can, use both hands. Phone's posted against my backpack. I usually train with my pack on, so you get used to the weight. One of the things you want to do is get used to squeezing whatever, any stick really that you're using for hiking. Hold it. And when you strike, really learn to hit and keep it in front of you. All right, if you can use two hands, use two hands. Doesn't matter if it looks dorky. The fancy stuff almost never works. I don't care what your sensei taught you. It stays in front. Hit. So when you strike, your whole body moves. And you don't want your weapon off to the side like that unless it's another attacker. You don't want to strike too wild, although this does work. It's the most basic thing you can imagine, but if you practice, because you'd be surprised maybe if you just started out how fast you'll get burned out. I walked all day and I just got done with the training session. I'm a little bit, not tired, but I'm a little bit more beat than I would normally be. So even just practicing this, to get somebody to stay away, or this. You want to talk about a hell of a workout, try it. Both sides. But mainly, you got somebody coming after you. You're in the street at night. They get out of the car. You don't want to fight. They're coming after you. They don't have a gun. You haven't been shot. Your pack might be on your back. I don't know what you carry with you. Weapon out in front. Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. And that's it. If they don't listen and they come towards you, get the fuck away from me. And smack their friggin' face off. It's not a joke. You don't want it to come to that. But I don't teach people fake fighting. Obviously, you don't want it to come to that. Why would you? You'd have to be out of your mind to want to be in a real fight. Doesn't matter what your friends and family think when you're alone. Doesn't matter what your sensei taught you when you're alone. Doesn't matter if you think what you do looks cool and you got your black belt in Kung Fu. When you got to fight, you got to do what works. That might just be taking the nearest stick and hitting as hard as you can repeatedly like a cheapskate. Could be fighting like this instead of like this. Hands in front, solid, so they can't break your guard. Smash their hits and hit them. And use your elbows and block. If you do have a stick and you need a shield and you don't have one, and you don't have time to drop your pack, because you really don't want to do that sometimes, you can use your pack as a shield, but if it's heavy, it's probably going to be a hindrance. So out front, guard. This hand, just in case, stays up if you're using one hand. And you need to hit to keep somebody away from you and protect your face. So strike and move back if you have to, but know what your surroundings are. Check real quick, but don't let your opponent out of your sight. And if you have to, if they won't back off, then you're swinging, you're being a cheap fuck, and you're moving forward on them. Get them to run. It doesn't matter when there's, especially if you protect somebody. This is what I've been trying to tell people for years. It doesn't matter. If you have to be a cheap fuck, be a cheap fuck. Kick the shit out of them and run. And whoever you protect, keep them safe. Peace.